el mayor logro en el momento más difícil. Felicitaciones. Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations, graduates. As you end this chapter in your life and begin the next, let me offer my heartfelt best wishes for the future. You've worked hard and accomplished many personal and academic goals while at North Shore Community College. May your future be filled with an abundance of joy and prosperity. Again, best wishes and congratulations.
Congratulations on your new beginning, North Shore Community College, class of 2021. Your future is bright. I wish you all the best.
Congratulations to the class of 2021. Your hard work and perseverance have gotten you to this momentous occasion, and you should be so proud of this important achievement. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors, and I hope your life journey is filled with meaning, purpose, and much joy.
Congratulations to the graduating class of 2021. You have truly been an inspiration this year. I wish each and every one of you continued success as you pursue your goals and continue to live a life of passion and fulfillment. Once again, congratulations.
Dear North Shore Community College graduates of 2021, congratulations. You made it to the finish line.
Congratulations, North Shore Community College, class of 2021. You've done it. We have made it to graduation. You have worked so hard. This last year has been incredibly challenging for you, but we are so happy that you have made it to this point. You've persisted. You've succeeded. From all of us in academic advising, we wish you congratulations, and we cannot wait to see what comes next for you.
Congratulations, North Shore graduates. Your hard work, perseverance, and resilience got you to this point and will pave the way for your future success. The world is yours. Be curious and be well.
Hello, class of 2021. I am Emily Kakunas from the Composition and ESL departments, and I just came to say that I'm so proud of everything it's taken to get you here, everything you've done to stay here, and everything that you've done to graduate. I'm so proud of all of the lengths you've gone to, especially during this pandemic year. I know that you're off to great things. Please go off, make the world a better place, and know that we are so proud to say that you started here with us at North Shore. Good luck, everyone.
Congratulations, NSCC Class of 2021. You did it. Graduating from college is a huge accomplishment under any circumstances. But what you did, graduating in the midst of a global pandemic, that is next level. So take a moment, soak it all in, bask in the adulation of your friends and your families, and then go out there and shine your light on the world like we know you will. On behalf of the English department and myself, Lisa Altamari, congratulations. We are so proud of you.
I got a piece of advice for you. You want to go to North Shore Community College?
Definitely follow your dreams. Never give up.
They have the best teachers.
Everything is possible. We are family. This is a family thing.
The class sizes are small enough, so you're getting the individual attention from your teachers.
It's the rewarding friendships that I've made this past year that are my greatest source of joy.
Which everyone I've met at North Shore has been great.
The unity, the diversity of everything and everyone, that I can actually honestly be grateful for everything at North Shore Community College.
I will just say it was a great experience. And start your future from there. It's the best place.
Being able to work full time and still be here is a huge accomplishment.
Is the people I met here.
the things I've learned here. It's like the stuff that builds character.
The staff and the professor is very helpful.
This is truly the best year of school I've ever had in my life. I'm serious.
The clubs, because you really meet a wide variety of people in them.
The diversity is very nice over there, and they treat everybody equally.
I liked how everyone came together as a community. Because North Shore is the best decision I've ever made in my life.
My life is completely changed from being at North Shore Community College. It has changed my life.
Congratulations, class of 2021. Your resilience and go-get-it attitude is going to take you far. Once again, congratulations.
I'd like to send a big round of applause to our graduates from the Business Department programs, Associates and Certificates in Marketing, Management, Accounting, Entrepreneurship, and Transfer. Remember that after this almost year and a half of remote learning, you now possess the skills that many organizations demand today from their employees. Feel proud of what you have accomplished. Congratulations.
Congratulations to the students in the practical nursing program who are almost done. Can't quite say you're finished yet, but you're almost there. The finish line is in sight. You guys have worked so hard this year. Each member of the faculty, including myself, is extremely grateful to you and how you've conducted yourselves, not only professionally, but also given us so much patience with how we've adapted things and changed things. This was very new for us this year as well, and you guys have been an extraordinary class, and I just thank you so much and wish you the absolute best. If you need anything, reach out to us, and good luck going forward from here, from Practical Nursing.
Congratulations, North Shore class of 2021. Special shout out to the developmental disability students. So proud of you all.
Congratulations, class of 2021.
A spectacular future awaits.
Happy Commencement Day, everyone. My name is Professor Sarah Stapira. I am with the Funeral Service program here at North Shore. Congratulations on your special day. All of the work, dedication, and tireless efforts you have put forward over the past several years for most of you is finally paying off. Today is your day. Celebrate accordingly. A very, very special congratulations to those who are graduating from my department. You are the first group of graduates from North Shore with a degree in funeral service. I could not be prouder to have been your program coordinator, not only as a new program, but in these very tumultuous times with lots of unknowns. You guys are rock stars. Well done. The funeral service industry and profession is lucky to have each and every one of you now as colleagues, and so am I. So, job well done. You are the first of many groups to come. Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations to the North Shore Community College Class of 2021. We are all so proud of everything that you have accomplished. To quote the great Dr. Seuss, "Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened." Congratulations.
Congratulations to the Class of 2021. You finished up a difficult year with grace and determination. We are proud of each and every one of you.
To the Class of 2021, you did it! Congratulations. We are so proud of you. We know this year was unprecedented and like no other, but you persevered and you reached the finish line. You achieved your goal and you're moving on. Congratulations!
Hello from all of us at the Tutoring Center. Part of our coordinating team is here to wish you all the very best.
We are so proud to see you all graduating this year.
We've seen our peer tutors and students grow so much.
We know that you will accomplish everything you set out to achieve.
And make the world a better place.
Happy graduation, Class of 2021.
Hey, nursing class of 2021. Congratulations, guys. We made it. It's safe to say that these past few years have been the most difficult of our lives, but it's finally paid off. As if nursing school isn't hard enough, we can now say that we've successfully navigated the chaos during the COVID-19 pandemic. I feel so grateful to have gone through this journey with all of you. Thank you.
For many of us this past year, we have experienced loss and heartbreak. The family and friends we started with on this journey may not be with us on this day, but we know they would be proud of our perseverance and accomplishments that we have made.
Many of us are not just students. We had full-time jobs, we had kids at home, we even had to become teachers to our kids this past year. And we lost time with friends and loved ones. But even throughout it all, we had to focus on schoolwork and studying, and sometimes that studying will last well into the night and into the early morning.
Although we saved a ton of money on gas, we were not ready to turn our homes into full-time classrooms and study spaces.
However, quarantine had its upsides, like wearing PJs to class. And class in bed wasn't so bad. Cheers.
Motivation? What even is that? Not being sat in a structured classroom, and I never had to take off the footy PJs. Imagine going to school on your couch. It definitely doesn't do much for the attention span. With all of our crazy schedules, we had to go from after-class study groups to studying online. It was always hard to find time for all of us to meet together, but together, we got through.
And testing at home, forget about it. Test anxiety was so real. Between trying to make sure that you kept your eyes on that screen at all times, making sure you didn't wear a headband, trying to block out all the background noise. Guys, It was so real, but you know what? We did it, we made it, and let's just keep moving forward.
The point is, it wasn't easy, but we figured it out, and here we are. Let's not forget, if it wasn't for our nursing professors, support from our family, friends, and fellow classmates, none of this would have been possible.
On behalf of the entire class, the class officers would like to thank our professors for everything that they have done for us, keeping us on track and making the best out of a difficult situation. Between all of the Zoom troubleshooting and keeping us engaged at home, you guys are all rock stars.
To all the graduates of the class of 2021, congratulations. You did it. Best of luck.
Congratulations, 2021 North Shore Community College graduates, and a special shout out to drug and alcohol students. Best to you in your future educational pursuits and work pursuits. You are a formidable bunch. Best of luck. Very proud. Take care. Bye-bye.
Congratulations to the class of 2021 from the marketing department at North Shore. Nice job.
I know no one will ever forget this year and what you have accomplished. Be proud and know that this is only the beginning.
Congratulations to all our graduates. What a year it's been, and yet you have succeeded. Now we are in the season of hope with spring and the vaccination rates being high, the COVID numbers going down, and you all have succeeded tremendously. What a great job. All the best for a wonderful future.
Hi everyone, my name is Michael Sullivan. I'm in Information Systems, and I'm very, very happy for you all for having earned your certificates and your degrees. I know you've worked tirelessly for this, for years in some cases, often struggling to make a living at the same time. So congratulations. We're very, very happy for you.
Hey NSCC graduates, what a great accomplishment. I hope you're sharing it this evening with your family and friends. Wishing you all the best for a bright future.
North Shore Community College graduates, congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. My good friend Dr. Seuss has wonderful advice for you. This is Professor Diane from the business department, and I just want to say to all the graduates, particularly my marketing graduates, that you should be proud of your accomplishment. Be proud of your education. Be proud of the things that you've done here. Look at the things that you've learned, even in the last 3 semesters. Learning to learn in brand new ways that nobody's ever done before makes you much more valuable as you go forward in life and in your careers. So relish today, follow your dreams, and the places that you'll go.
Hi graduates, I'm wishing you the very best of luck. I hope you have an amazing future. You did it. Congratulations.
Hello North Shore Community College graduates. I want to wish you the very best and congratulate you on your accomplishment in graduating today. This has been a very challenging year for everyone, and your grit and determination and belief in the learning process and in yourselves have led to your accomplishments and your achievements. I want to especially send a big kudos out to the occupational therapy assistant students who are graduating today and in the very near future when they complete their final fieldwork experiences. You all rock, and you're going to go on to accomplish great things in the next chapters of your life. Best wishes to each of you.
To all the graduates of North Shore Community College, I want to give my heartfelt congratulations on all your hard work this past year. It has not been an easy task. You should all be extremely proud of yourselves. I have no doubt that each and every one of you are going to leave your mark in this world in some way. I want to especially congratulate our nurse education students who are now entering the field to help battle this pandemic. Again, congratulations on all your efforts and your accomplishments.
Our support system was amazing. If it wasn't for my instructors and the radiologic technologists at the hospital, that dynamic between technologist, instructor, and teacher, there was no differentiating. We were just a team. Challenges, all of it. The uncertainty, am I going to bring this disease at home? Am I going to affect my family with it? My children with it? The challenges, online learning between my classes and my children's schooling and my husband's business meetings was something unreal. And with this kind of program, it's just so hands-on, and it was just so difficult to learn the positioning, the different positioning techniques. I practiced on my children while we were out. So actually, today was my starting day at Salem Hospital. So we weren't expecting to start this early, but my temporary license went through and they offered me a position at Salem Hospital, and that's what I'm doing. And I'm excited about it. I was hoping I could stay on. Yeah, it was great. To my fellow graduates, we did it, guys. You guys were amazing. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of us. Our motto was you go, I go, and it's just going to be fine. That's how we stuck it through. I want to thank our instructors, my clinical instructor, Dawn, the director of radiology, Joe, who really, really did his thing there with, we were changing and teachers, all of it. I mean, I just want to thank everybody. The techs at the hospital were something special. It's something that I'm never, ever going to forget from all of them.
My goal today is to bring forth a collective perspective on the ways in which COVID-19 has affected students in our program. You might remember it was during spring break last year when Governor Baker issued a state of emergency and the lockdown began. When COVID first started, I remember my classmates and I feeling uncertain as to whether we would even be able to finish the semester. Within a week's time, our teachers had formulated a plan to carry us through the remainder of the school year. Some of the major challenges were that instead of going to campus, we were now watching video lectures uploaded by our teachers. Additionally, all the clinical rotations were canceled for the remainder of the semester, which we supplemented with virtual clinical resources. It's also noteworthy that our testing center closed and we began taking proctored exams from home. These changes had major implications for the students in our program. For example, many of my classmates struggled with the new online learning structure. This was especially difficult for those who are parents with school-age children who were also being taught remotely. Taking proctored exams at home was also a difficult change, particularly if there were a lot of distractions in the background. In my case, that was dogs barking constantly. Overall, balancing school, home, and work life took a lot of adjusting. One story that really stood out to me was regarding a student in the sophomore class who graduated last year. Both of her parents were unable to work due to the pandemic, and she had no choice but to take on a full-time work schedule to support her family on top of school. I have also worked full-time throughout this program in an emergency room and remember how nerve-wracking it was thinking that I might get sick or bring the virus home to my wife. I know that many of my classmates had similar sentiments when we returned to our clinical rotations in the fall of 2020. This overarching sense of anxiety and fear was undoubtedly a barrier in terms of learning. Overall, coronavirus has affected our academic experience profoundly, and I speak on behalf of our entire class in expressing gratitude towards our teachers, who I know had to adapt just as much as we did throughout the past year and did an amazing job. I work at the Everett Hospital emergency room. Thank you to all my fellow classmates. I think that the challenges that we faced throughout the past year have been significant, but we got through them together, and I'm really proud to be a part of the class of 2021.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2021 North Shore Community College Commencement Ceremony.
Good afternoon, members of the graduating class of 2021, your family and friends, faculty and staff, alumni and distinguished guests. My name is Dr. Nate Bryant, Interim President of North Shore Community College, and I am pleased to welcome you to the 2021 North Shore Community College Virtual Commencement Ceremony. Let us begin today's ceremony with North Shore Community College's student, Davina Yannetti, performing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Davina, for that moving performance of the national anthem. You have made us all very proud. As you know, this virtual commencement was made necessary in order to comply with the social distancing public health guidelines in this very challenging time. We do this as part of our care and concern for others as we attempt to stem the transmission of the coronavirus. It was a difficult decision to make, as we all know how much you were looking forward to walking across the stage in front of your family and friends to celebrate your great achievement. Yet, we hope that you will enjoy your special moment in time, for nothing can take away what you have accomplished. You are a graduate. You persevered to beat the significant barriers in your way, and you made it. And we are so very proud of you. Commencement is one of the most enjoyable and deeply satisfying traditions here at North Shore Community College. In fact, it is why our faculty and staff come to work every day. And today, we have the pleasure of honoring our graduates and recognizing their many accomplishments. This year, we had to think creatively about ways in which we could celebrate the success of our students. I hope that many of you took part in this morning's celebration, drive-through on Danvers campus. I know that I and many faculty, staff, alumni, and board members were delighted to be there to cheer you on. Even at a distance, I now welcome you to our virtual commencement ceremony for the North Shore Community College class of 2021. Today represents a milestone in the lives of all who will graduate, but we must also acknowledge the many people who contributed to the success of this graduating class. North Shore Community College's excellent faculty and staff have played an essential part in your educational journey. They are so invested that many of them are joining with you right now online. And I want to thank all of our faculty and staff for their mentorship and contributions to the success of our graduating students. In addition, our graduates have been encouraged, funded, and guided by many of you who are watching this ceremony online. So, if you're a spouse or a partner, a child, a parent, a grandparent, a sibling, an aunt or an uncle or guardian of one of our graduates today, please allow me to recognize a critical role you've played in your students' education. And to our graduates, be sure you give the special folks in your life a big thank you today. I'd like to acknowledge the people who would normally be esteemed members of the ceremony: the college's Board of Trustees, Student Government President, Foundation Board President, Co-Presidents of the Faculty Union, President of the Alumni Association, Vice Presidents, faculty grand marshal and marshals. I'm sure they are watching and spurring you on. I'd like to also publicly honor our esteemed faculty and staff who are retiring. They will be listed in the program, but I would like to recognize them here for the many collective years of service and commitment to North Shore Community College students. Graduates, each and every one of you have been transformed by your experience at North Shore Community College. Some of you are transferring to a four-year institution to get your baccalaureate degree, while others of you are entering the workforce to begin your chosen career. Many of you will become the essential workers that have kept us all safe throughout this pandemic. The nurses, healthcare professionals, information technicians, police officers, firefighters, and entrepreneurs. You will make a positive impact on the North Shore and beyond, and we are grateful for your willingness to serve others. I know I speak for the trustees, faculty, and staff when I say how honored we are to have played a small part in your producing the leaders of tomorrow. For all of our graduates, today is your day to shine and enjoy the fruits of your labor with your family and friends. Enjoy your moment in the spotlight. It was well deserved. Now it is a privilege to introduce today's student commencement speaker, Derek Brennan. Derek is a combat veteran of Operation Iraqi Freedom and one of North Shore's many student veterans. Derek holds a 2019 Associates in Business from NSCC and is now continuing his studies in horticulture. As you will hear, Derek has faced many challenges in his young life, including alcoholism, substance abuse, daily PTSD, and fear of whether he could make it as a student after 20 years out of the classroom. At NSCC, Derek found the resources and supports he needed at the Student Veterans Center and realized he was not alone in facing and overcoming adversity. Like his fellow graduates, Derek struggled with the shift from classroom to virtual learning that COVID brought. But in his words, perseverance, hope, and love saw him and all of you through. Derek?
Without question, we are in the middle of change. College is one of those rare times in our life where we get to reinvent ourselves. Like a caterpillar before it turns into a beautiful butterfly, the change is not always pretty. There's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of unknowing, and a lot of ugly before the true beauty is finally revealed. I am a combat veteran of Operation Iraqi Freedom and a father of two beautiful girls. I came to North Shore with the hope of transitioning from life on the battlefield to life as a functional member of society, as well as a caring, devoted, and loving father wanting to be able to give my daughters a meaningful life full of health and happiness. Maybe you're like me and you had to face down challenges just to apply to college. I'm a recovering alcoholic and struggled with substance abuse for many years after my deployment to Iraq. I battle with PTSD on a day-to-day basis, and the war within myself is far from over. Like many of my peers, when I first came to North Shore, I didn't know what I wanted to be. I didn't know what I wanted to do. Nonetheless, pick a career I felt would satisfy my long-term needs and be beneficial not just for me, but for my family and for our future. The pressure was on now because I wasn't just making decisions for myself. I had people who depended on me. I worried if I was up for the challenge, and what would happen if I wasn't. Before coming to North Shore, I was young, stubborn, ego-driven, and I very much lived in the here and now, rather than projecting into the future and not giving all too much thought about the younger generations that will be paving the way ahead. Moving forward through adulthood, I grew frustrated with millennials and fell for the belief that the 20-somethings were weak, pampered, and knew nothing about facing adversity. I was wrong, and this could have been the reason why change for me might never happen. When I first started at North Shore, I was riddled with fear. I had been away from a classroom environment for nearly 20 years, and the fear of the unknown was consuming me. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know how others would react to me, and I certainly didn't know what I was getting into on an academic level. I went from leading convoys and missions in Baghdad, Iraq, to not knowing where the admissions building was, or how to go about applying for financial aid. Slowly, after my first semester, the magic started to happen. I took advantage of the Veterans Center here on campus and confined into someone who would become one of my greatest mentors, Christine Babcock. I sought comfort in knowing that my first year jitters were real and that many students experienced the same challenges that I was facing. As a business student, before changing career paths into horticulture, I forged great relationships with my professors who very much worked with me, wanting to see that my academic goals were met. After receiving an associate's in business in the summer of 2019, I switched over to become a horticulture student. I was on a roll. That was until March of 2020, when the fear, uncertainty, and unknowing struck again. There is a saying in Alcoholics Anonymous, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. In the beginning of the spring semester of 2020, I really enjoyed attending classes in person and participating to the best of my ability. Now that wasn't an option. March break extended for another week, and just like all of you, I didn't know if my academic career was over or if I was just stuck in the middle of a bad dream. Because now, in addition to the change that anyone can expect during college, the entire way we needed to learn and process information was changing. From a classroom environment to learning from home or any place where we could obtain Wi-Fi access, fear struck the hearts and homes and loved ones on a global scale as this pandemic spread, forcing shutdowns on a global scale. Job security, finances, and even the ability to buy regular household goods such as toilet paper and food became an uncertainty. But the show must go on, and so it did. Overcoming adversity is what we do. I'm the furthest from a tech-savvy individual, so I found myself with a whole new set of challenges and obstacles. Remote learning? So you mean to tell me we can have classes anywhere? Certainly a different concept, but we made it work. Many students are visual learners or hands-on, so this meant new challenges for teachers to develop material that could still cater to the many different types of learning styles there are. Staffing, classroom sizes, following CDC guidelines, all became challenges we needed to face head-on, and I'm proud to say we did. As I sat through classes and ventured into a new style of remote learning, I began to hear new ideas. Meanwhile, at home, we had an entirely different set of challenges, ones where oftentimes all we could do was hold our loved ones and assure them that we will get through this. I'm the father of two beautiful girls, and I have a duty and a responsibility to keep them safe at all costs. Now it seemed that that job that I hold dearly was being threatened. How will I take care of them financially? What do I say about what's going on in the world today? Can I mask my own emotions and carry on as a courageous, strong man in the eyes of my daughters? As if the challenges of the pandemic and a new age of learning wasn't enough, our world faced many other issues. Racism, violent protest, political chaos seemed to have flooded mainstream media. Not to mention natural disasters, ongoing wars, and lies and scandals that kept rising to the surface. With what seemed like a tremendous amount of negativity and chaos, along with a fear of, what are we going to do? I have a few words to help capture our challenges. Perseverance, hope, and love. Perseverance, a word that has grown to become one of my favorites. I can remember the days after 9/11 just like it was yesterday. Our country faced the most devastating blow on U.S. soil since the attacks on Pearl Harbor. What I saw the following weeks gives me the chills to this day. We came together as a nation. Strangers helping strangers. Everyone had candles burning in front of their homes in memories of the innocent lives that were lost that day. You couldn't find an American flag in stock anywhere because people were buying them up and waving them proudly in front of their homes. 20 years later, and our heroes pulled through again. Frontline workers worked endlessly around the clock to fight and control the spread of this pandemic. Families and loved ones came together to love and support each other like we always do in times of despair. It genuinely warms to know my heart what we are capable of doing when we're forced to handle these trying times. Hope. This world, our planet, this beautiful country and its inhabitants fully function in great harmony once barriers are removed. But not just the obvious barriers, all of them. In an ever-advancing world of growth and technology, I see a shining light in the distance. A light that could very well be the reward for all we have endured as humans and the challenges that we have faced. The new millennials, my daughters, and the young, resilient, brilliant minds of our future can assure we stood the test of times. It's going to be them now that continue to overcome all obstacles and continue the magical growth that is the cycle of life. Remember, a butterfly only lives a short while, but before it dies, it lays the eggs of what will become the next generation of caterpillars. Finally, I leave you with one word that has inspired me, a word that has healed and made the impossible possible. The very thing that breaks down any barriers, challenges, or indifferences. Love. I want to congratulate the North Shore Community College class of 2021. I also want to commend the up-and-coming classmen who will be the ones now responsible to embrace these principles and continue to evolve, adapt, and overcome any new challenges that may arise. Thank you, North Shore Community College, for all of you have done for me, my classmates. It's not often you get to reinvent yourself. However, here at North Shore Community College, that's exactly what we do. Congratulations, thank you, and I love you all.
Thank you, Derek, for sharing your incredible journey and inspirational words with us. We wish you continued success in the future. I am now delighted to introduce this year's commencement keynote speaker, Massachusetts Governor Charlie Baker. Governor Baker was sworn in for a second term as the 72nd Governor of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts on January 3, 2019. A little over a year later, he found himself leading the Commonwealth through the global COVID-19 pandemic. His skillful management of all aspects of the disease placed Massachusetts at the forefront of fighting the spread of COVID in the United States. We are grateful to Governor Baker for his ardent support of public higher education. Governor Baker recognizes the difficulties the high cost of college creates for students and families, and has taken steps to make it more affordable to attend the state's public colleges and universities, including the Commonwealth Commitment Program and expanded community college scholarship funding. He has also dedicated resources to expanding early college opportunities for high school students. From day one, Governor Baker has implemented essential reforms and continues to tackle difficult and persistent challenges across state government to streamline government, protect the vulnerable, and respect taxpayers' time and money. He has used public-private partnerships to spur downtown and regional economic development, allowed small businesses to become more competitive in a dynamic economy through regulatory reform, and delivered critical tax relief to more than 400,000 hardworking individuals and their families through a doubling of the Earned Income Tax Credit. These efforts have helped Massachusetts' economy create more than 200,000 jobs since 2015 and led to more people working now than any time in the state's history. Welcome, Governor Baker.
Thanks very much for that very kind introduction. To the graduates, faculty, staff, parents, and friends, I'm honored to be with you today, virtually. What a year for the graduates. Never in my 64 years have I ever been through anything like the past 14 months. I'm sorry your final year was twisted into such a difficult ball of confusion. Must have put a damper on so much of what you thought your final turn around the corner would be like. And here I am trying to find something to say that might be memorable virtually after all you've been through. From my end, this feels like a pretty tall order. True confessions, I've been to 3 of my own graduations, high school, college, and graduate school. I don't remember who spoke at my high school graduation. German Chancellor Helmut Kohl spoke at my college graduation, but I don't remember what he said. And General Motors CEO Roger Smith spoke at my business school graduation, and I don't remember what he said either. And those were in-person addresses during normal times with none of the craziness that comes with COVID. So let's start with something simple. We're proud of you. Your path was not a cakewalk. It was a once-in-a-lifetime cascade of don'ts, disappointments, missed opportunities, and busted traditions. And despite it all, you were expected to perform, and you did. Good for you. But now you turn the page and begin to write the next chapter of your life. This one will be just as complicated as it should be. You're adults, and the choices you make will be, more so than ever before, yours and yours alone. The consequences in both directions will belong to you as well. So as I try to come up with a few things for you to remember, try keeping these 3 rules in mind. Rule number 1, make good choices. I'm sure you've never heard that one before. I know it seems simple enough, but it won't be. I can almost guarantee that at some point in the next few years, you're going to look at yourself in the mirror and say to yourself, what was I thinking? The answer will be that you weren't. Many years ago, I was at a party when I was around your age, and we were someone's basement and the ceiling was low, one thing led to another, and the next thing I knew, we were all jumping up and down and hitting the ceiling tiles with our heads. We weren't breaking them, just dislodging them. This was clearly not a COVID-approved activity, but I digress. Anyway, I went up for the 4th or 5th time when it was my turn, and I smashed my head into a beam in the ceiling that ran right above the ceiling tiles. I saw stars, got a bump on my head that was sore for over a month. I was darn lucky I didn't break my neck. That was an incredibly bad choice. And to this day, I thank God that the only price I paid for that was major embarrassment and a really bad headache. In retrospect, I probably deserved a lot worse. There's humility and gratitude in moments like that, and I've never forgotten it. Rule number 2, don't be afraid to try new things. Now, when you're contemplating rule number 2, please remember rule number 1. Don't try new, stupid things. Try smart new things. Force yourself to think harder, work harder, try harder than you have before. Reach for something that matters. Growth is about getting outside your comfort zone and ultimately being okay with that. I'm sure you've all heard of the famous artist Michelangelo. His works will live on forever, thousands of years after his death. He said one time that the greater danger for most of us lies not in setting our aim too high and falling short, but in setting our aim too low and achieving our mark. Don't undersell yourself, find your life's purpose, and then stretch yourself. The first time I ran for governor in 2010 against former Governor Deval Patrick, I lost. I wasn't a very good candidate, I was way out of my comfort zone, and it showed. I wasn't ready to be governor. My wife Lauren and I spent a lot of time talking about what went right and what went wrong after that first race. I rewatched the debates, I talked to people in the media who covered the campaign, and I listened to my friends go on and on and on and on and on and on about all the things I did wrong. At times it was exhausting and depressing, but I learned a lot, and apparently so did our kids. After their very public defeat, all 3 of our children said to me that watching me lose made them less afraid to fail. One of them put it like this: Dad, you tried, you failed, and the next morning, life went on. You and Mom talked about it and you moved on. It was amazing. Not exactly the outcome I was hoping for, but the lesson once learned was a good one. It's okay to get outside your comfort zone. Hard things worth doing often come with setbacks and moments of doubt. That's okay. They also come with growth and understanding, which brings me to rule number 3. Learn how to put down your phone. I take great comfort in the fact that our children are all in their mid-20s and early 30s. They grew up before 5-year-olds had smartphones and before social media changed, well, everything. There are probably some positives associated with social media and smartphones. Keeping up with your real friends, timely updates about projects at work, photo sharing from trips, vacations, and fun events, and access to boatloads of information that required weeks of study in the library to access back in the day. My wife calls me the Google ref because I just grab my phone every time we're having a debate about something that neither of us knows the answer to. But most of what comes flying over social media is noise, and you need to know that. It is not the real world. The real world is here and now. It's your parents, your family, your teachers, your friends, and your coworkers. The ones who find a way to be physically, emotionally, and personally present with you whenever they're with you. They'd stand in front of a moving vehicle to save your life. They lie awake at night wondering and worrying about how you're doing and what they can do to support you as you grow into adulthood. They want you to be strong, happy, diligent, kind, and empathetic. They hope the lessons they've taught you and the support they've offered will help you be a good person as you get older. They feel this way because they connect with you in the most fundamental way of all, by virtue of your collective humanity. Your phone has no humanity. It's a tool, plain and simple. It's not your friend, it's not your family. It cannot and does not love you, and it feeds on distance, anonymity, and outrage. Enormous amounts of social media involve people saying and doing things they would never dream of doing if they were standing right in front of you. It enables anger and bravado, much of which is uninformed or deliberately deceitful. It is the nonsense that comes when you separate real-life consequences from actions and words. Like I said, it's not real. The choices you make, they're real. The new things you try, they're real. And they will mold you into the person you will eventually become as you grow up. You start today as graduates of a terrific institution. You have a strong foundation on which to build a purposeful and productive and positive life. Your parents are proud of you, and so are your teachers, your friends, and your neighbors. They watched you grow up from diapers to backpacks, from footy jammies to t-shirts and jeans, from your first steps to your driver's license, and they believe in you. They believe in your humanity. They watched you battle your way through the past year, and they dream big things for you. They'll root for you, they'll pick you up when you fall down, and they love you. The genius of modern medicine and American scientific inquiry created safe and effective vaccines that became publicly available less than 10 months after the virus landed in the United States. Plain and simple, this is a miracle, made possible by people who tried and failed and tried again until they succeeded, who sat on the shoulders of those who did the basic and applied research over the previous decades that made this all possible. They've saved millions and millions of lives already and will save millions more as this vaccine continues to be distributed around the world. They stretched themselves, they made good choices, they tried new things, and they put down their phones. God bless you all, and good luck to the class of 2021.
Thank you, Governor Baker, for inspiring our graduates. We so appreciate you making the time to be part of the special virtual commencement ceremony. And now we have come to the fundamental purpose of our program, the conferring of degrees and certificates upon the candidates. I am pleased to present Dr. J.D. LaRock, Chair of the college's Board of Trustees, who will deliver the degree authorization.
Thank you, President Bryant. Let me begin by offering great congratulations to our graduates and their families on behalf of the North Shore Community College Board of Trustees. We are enormously pleased to be with you today to celebrate all your accomplishments. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank Dr. Bryant for his strong leadership of the college over this most challenging year. We will be forever grateful to you, Dr. Bryant, for stepping up to shepherd the college through an unprecedented year for American higher education. We will miss you, but we know you'll be close by at Salem State University. Thank you again for all you've done for the college. In addition, in this year of great change, I'd like to acknowledge two longtime college leaders, Vice President of Human Resources Madeline Wallace, who retired in January, and Dr. Karen Heineck, Vice President of Academic Affairs, who will be leaving the college in July to become the CEO of Quinebaug Community College in Connecticut. While they're both embarking on very different paths, we wish them both the very best in all their endeavors and thank them heartily for all they've done for our college and our students. All right, now, with these magic words, it's time to make you students official graduates. In accordance with the authority conferred upon the Board of Higher Education of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts by Section 28 of Chapter 15 of the General Laws of the Commonwealth, North Shore Community College hereby awards the certificates and the degrees of Associate in Arts, the Associate in Science, and the Associate in Applied Science to those candidates who, in the judgment of the college, have successfully met the requirements for graduation.
Thank you, Dr. LaRock. I now ask Dr. Karen Heineck, Vice President of Academic Affairs, to present the certificate and degree candidates.
President Bryant, on behalf of the faculty and staff of North Shore Community College, I present to you the approved candidates for certificates and the approved candidates for degrees of Associate in Arts, Associate in Science, and Associate in Applied Science, the class of 2021.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Higher Education and the North Shore Community College Board of Trustees, and upon the certification of your status as certificate and degree candidates by the Vice President of Academic Affairs, I herewith confer upon you the appropriate certificates and degrees of Associate in Arts, Associate in Science, and Associate in Applied Science. Some students are graduating with honors. Honors are awarded to students who have completed degree or certificate requirements with a cumulative college-level GPA of 3.30 or higher, according to the following scale. 4.0, a perfect score of all A's, qualifies the student to graduate summa cum laude with the highest of honors, and the student will be wearing a gold cord. Students with a 3.90 to a 3.99 also qualifies the student to graduate summa cum laude, and the student will wear a silver cord. A student with a 3.70 to a 3.89 qualifies the student to graduate magna cum laude with great honors. And students with a 3.30 to a 3.69 qualifies to graduate cum laude with honors. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you North Shore Community College's class of 2021.
Career and Technical Education and Business Division. Baking and Pastry Certificate. Gianna Martiniello. Certificate. Magna cum laude. Olivia Monroe. Certificate. Cum laude. Business Accounting Certificate. Destiny Garish. Certificate. Cum laude. Joy Patel. Certificate. Stephanie Petrillo. Certificate. Magna cum laude. Business Administration Transfer Degree. Jessie Alas. Associate in Arts. Cum laude. Elisa Alcantara. Associate in Arts. Magna cum laude. Maria Barrios. Associate in Arts. Cum laude. Jatna Batista Ibar. Associate in Arts. Cum laude. Elizabeth Bennett. Associate in Arts. Cum laude. Jordan Bohannon. Associate in Arts. Claudio Boca. Associate in Arts. Magna cum laude. Leah Bolda. Associate in Arts. Janice Brissett. Associate in Arts. Casey Bonnell. Associate in Arts. Magna cum laude. Aaron Carroll. Associate in Arts. POV Cheer. Associate in Arts. Georgie Sicko. Associate in Arts. Summa cum laude. Bianca Colella. Associate in Arts. Cum laude. Joshua Corso. Associate in Arts. Cum laude. Declan Cummins. Associate in Arts. Anthony D'Amato. Associate in Arts. Magna cum laude. Victor De Leon. Associate in Arts. Cynthia Demers. Associate in Arts. Matthew De Silva. Associate in Arts. Cum laude. Abby Down. Associate in Arts. Summa cum laude. Joselis Dwyer. Associate in Arts. John Farnham. Associate in Arts, cum laude. Nicholas Foss, Associate in Arts, magna cum laude. Jeremy Galvin, Associate in Arts. Carrie Galvin, Associate in Arts. Vilma Garza, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Christina Green, Associate in Arts. Jonathan Goulado, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Michael Hakiaglu, Associate in Arts, summa cum laude. Vanessa Hathaway, Associate in Arts, magna cum laude. Julia Hauman, Associate in Arts, magna cum laude. William Hegarty, Associate in Arts. Brandy Henderson, Associate in Arts, magna cum laude.
I'd like to send a big mahalo nui loa to all of my family and friends for their encouragement and support. Whether near or far, know that it has not gone unnoticed or unappreciated.
Jenny Hernandez, Associate in Arts. Kenneth Holgerson, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Hai-Cha Julian, Associate in Arts. Laura Kaiser, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Alfina Karagulova, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Patrick Kenny, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Gretchen Laporte, Associate in Arts, summa cum laude. Teen Lowe, Associate in Arts, summa cum laude. Kenny Lewine, Associate in Arts, cum laude.
Hey Zach, this is Kenny. I'd like to wish you happy birthday, man. Live it up.
Thomas Mackin, Associate in Arts. Nicholas Manthorn, Associate in Arts. Lester Marenko Zeladon, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Robert Mastorio, Associate in Arts, summa cum laude. Heather McGarry, Associate in Arts. Shane McNally, Associate in Arts. Joshua Medrano, Associate in Arts, summa cum laude. Catherine Malenciano Lara, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Jorge Mercado, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Tabassum Rahman Mathila, Associate in Arts. Paxam Moise, Associate in Arts. Michael Morin, Associate in Arts. Sandra Mosley, Associate in Arts, magna cum laude. Mark Munoz de Leon, Associate in Arts. Alexi Negron, Associate in Arts, magna cum laude. Kyle Nekarowski, Associate in Arts, magna cum laude. Jonathan Nguyen, Associate in Arts, magna cum laude. Kelly Osborne, Associate in Arts. Markinson Oscar, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Chandraleek Pang, Associate in Arts. Sonia Paz, Associate in Arts. John Finney, Associate in Arts. Akim Pierre, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Anna Rodriguez, Associate in Arts, summa cum laude. Delmi Rodriguez, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Alexandra Rodriguez, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Charlene Rodriguez, Associate in Arts. Jaritza Rodriguez, Associate in Arts, summa cum laude. Joan Simone, Associate in Arts, magna cum laude. Gianna Scola, Associate in Arts. Scott Sheehan, Associate in Arts. Emily Shiverdecker, Associate in Arts. Ross Sullivan, Associate in Arts. Jared Sylvester, Associate in Arts. Maria Tavares Holguin, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Luz Taveras, Associate in Arts. Andy Tam, Associate in Arts. Katrina Thomas, Associate in Arts. Luis Valenzuela, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Nicholas Weltler, Associate in Arts. Jenna Zanni, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Business Accounting degree. Christina Anastasi, Associate in Science. Tina Anderson, Associate in Science, cum laude. Taris Sabalos, Associate in Science.
Hello, my name is Tairi Ceballos. I live in Salem, Massachusetts. My major is accounting. I did it.
Kelly Cotter, Associate in Science. Delpha Fabian Gomez, Associate in Science, cum laude. Gina Fontaine, Associate in Science. Patrick Kelly, Associate in Science, summa cum laude. Linda Luck, Associate in Science, magna cum laude. Vicky Malvich, Associate in Science. Lori McKenna, Associate in Science, summa cum laude. Ilanka Mendez Cardenas, Associate in Science. Tursin Ozoria, Associate in Science. Anastasia Pelletier, Associate in Science. Nicholas Pereira, Associate in Science, cum laude. Cosmetology Certificate. Samantha Carbone, Certificate. Ashley Dorgan, Certificate. Angelina Gautier, Certificate. Alana Guy, Certificate. Heidi Lemus, Certificate. Charisma Joy Lombardo, Certificate. Razy No, Certificate. Kaylee Pena, Certificate. Melanie Permausas, Certificate. Andrea Pulio, Certificate. Isabella Silva, Certificate. Tricia Sirois, Certificate. Haley Skalski, Certificate. Culinary Arts and Food Service degree. Aniva Alandina, Associate in Applied Science. Cum laude. Chris Aisha Cabrera, Associate in Applied Science. Miles Eason, Associate in Applied Science. Cum laude. Colin Hatt, Associate in Applied Science. Summa cum laude. Irenea Hoffins, Associate in Applied Science. Cum laude. Katrina Newton, Associate in Applied Science. Adam Welton, Associate in Applied Science. Digital Graphic Design Print degree. Destin Erickson, Associate in Science. Mandy Marcotte, Associate in Science. Casey Mirasala, Associate in Science. Cum laude. Melissa O'Shea, Associate in Science. Cum laude. Alexia Parker, Certificate. Summa cum laude. Edwin Peralta, Certificate. Cum laude. Digital and Social Marketing degree. Robert Marafa, Associate in Science. Summa cum laude. Joshua Nikenchuk, Associate in Science. Cum laude. Julie Santo, Associate in Science. Magna cum laude. Executive Administrative Assistant degree. Shirley Bordeaux, Associate in Science. Damaris Guerrero Lara, Associate in Applied Science. Funeral Services degree. Jacqueline Brangiaforti, Associate in Applied Science. Magna cum laude. Brendan Clocker, Associate in Applied Science. Summa cum laude. Brandon Thomas Goby, Associate in Applied Science. Cum laude. Justin Parker, Associate in Applied Science. Michelle Rennick, Associate in Applied Science. Magna cum laude. Catherine Ruggiero, Associate in Applied Science. Tina Sacco, Associate in Applied Science. Graphic Design Integrated Media degree. Elizabeth Amero, Associate in Science. Alex Blaney, Associate in Science. Jamie Cabrera, Associate in Science. Dawn Dupere, Associate in Science. Summa cum laude. Junior Grandoit, Associate in Science. Jude Melvin, Associate in Science, Summa Cum Laude. Lauren Neal, Associate in Science, Summa Cum Laude. Carlisle Pond, Associate in Science, Cum Laude. Julissa Rojas, Associate in Science.
I just wanted to give a quick thank you to my family, my friends, my professors. I love you guys. Thank you for everything you did for me. And we finally did it. We graduated. Woohoo!
Hannah Rust, Associate in Science. Anthony Spaziani, Associate in Science.
I came back to school to learn skills to make the world a better place. I want to thank my mom for the support and my teachers and everybody else who helped me.
Fotis Theodorou, Associate in Science, Cum Laude. Horticulture degree. Derek Brennan, Associate in Applied Science, Cum Laude. Kevin Dubé, Associate in Applied Science, Summa Cum Laude. Legal Administrative Assistant degree. Elena Rodriguez, Associate in Applied Science, Management degree. Jill Lanza, Associate in Science. Crystal Rollins, Associate in Science, Cum Laude. Medical Administrative Assistant degree. Keith Nizwantowski, Associate in Applied Science. Sharon Sargent Gaskin, Associate in Applied Science. Medical Coding Certificate. Nicole Maurice, Certificate. Medical Office Support Certificate. Aileen Adams, Certificate. Cum Laude. Nutritional Sciences and Diet Technology degree. Vanessa Almeida, Associate in Science, Magna Cum Laude. Amanda Davenport, Associate in Science, Cum Laude. Cassandra DeMille, Associate in Science, Magna Cum Laude. David Jamie, Associate in Science, Magna Cum Laude. Vasiliki Polizos, Associate in Science, Magna Cum Laude. Amy Walsh, Associate in Science. Paralegal degree. Sydney Chen, Associate in Science. Vanessa Delgado, Associate in Science, Cum Laude. Jessica Faircloth, Associate in Science. Carol Hernandez, Associate in Science, Magna Cum Laude. Stephanie Marquez, Associate in Science, Cum Laude. Kelly Noyes Sarmento, Associate in Science, Magna Cum Laude. Melissa Olays, Associate in Science. Douglas Tribley, Associate in Science. Eliza Young, Associate in Science. Paralegal Certificate. Nicole Curses, Certificate. magna cum laude. Neil Freyer, certificate, summa cum laude. Jocelyn Gaudet, certificate, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Pitka, certificate, summa cum laude. Melissa Vigor, certificate, summa cum laude. Social media marketing certificate. Holly Halverson, certificate, magna cum laude. Alexander Locke, certificate, summa cum laude. Amanda Polnicki, certificate, summa cum laude. Maggie Town, certificate, summa cum laude. Tourism and Hospitality degree. Amber Sutson, Associate in Science, cum laude. Health and Human Services Division. Community Health Worker Certificate. Daisy Kiemba, certificate, magna cum laude. Edwina Lewis, certificate. Josephine Mayard, certificate, cum laude. Criminal Justice degree. Hans Almanzar, Associate in Science. Elizabeth Arias Alfaro, Associate in Science, cum laude. Brenda Beckera, Associate in Science, magna cum laude. Valeria Benitez, Associate in Science, magna cum laude. Kaylee Bonilla, Associate in Science. Tyler Coffarelli, Associate in Science. Alexis Castillo, Associate in Science, cum laude. Gina Sierramitaro, Associate in Science. Gerald Colacu, Associate in Science, cum laude. Catherine Coughlin, Associate in Science. Chloe Courier, Associate in Science. Jonathan Dolly, Associate in Science, cum laude. Paul DeCoste, Associate in Science. Antonio DeLuca, Associate in Science, cum laude. Eric Doyle, Associate in Science, cum laude. Melissa Driscoll, Associate in Science, magna cum laude. Devin Fiandica, Associate in Science. Stephen Gibney, Associate in Science, cum laude. Taylor Hartman, Associate in Science. Isaac Janik, Associate in Science, summa cum laude. And Fern Jimenez, Associate in Science. Elizabeth Johnson, certificate, magna cum laude. Joseph Johnson, Associate in Science, cum laude. Christopher Kenton, Associate in Science, magna cum laude. Jamae Lane, Associate in Science. Rena Leandro, Associate in Science. Benjamin Leger, Associate in Science, cum laude. Daisha Long, Associate in Science. Gianna Mayuri, Associate in Science. Laura Mancia, Associate in Science. Austin Marks, Associate in Science. Anthony Matos, Associate in Science, cum laude. Jonathan McLaughlin, Associate in Science, cum laude. Giselle Noyola, Associate in Science.
Hey guys, my name is Giselle Noyola. I am majoring in criminal justice. My goal is to seek a career in law enforcement, parole, or probation officer.
Diana Osorio, Associate in Science. Elizabeth Ota Wilkinson, Associate in Science. Ibrahim Oyewole, Associate in Science. Jonathan Philbin, Associate in Science. Joel Pimentel, Associate in Science. Joseph Plessas, Associate in Science. Stephen Polanco, Associate in Science, cum laude. Andrea Purcell, Associate in Science, cum laude. Matthew Kirasai, Associate in Science. Maricela Sandoval Serros, Associate in Science, cum laude. Eric Schilling, Associate in Science. Saad Sorrells, Associate in Science. John Tyvel, Associate in Science, magna cum laude. Mason Zulli, Associate in Science. Developmental Disabilities degree. Kyle Burgess, Associate in Science, magna cum laude. Alexander Diamario, Associate in Science, summa cum laude. Jennifer Harney, Associate in Science, magna cum laude.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Harney. I just wanted to say thank you and congratulations to all the other people graduating. We did it.
Joan Olivia Mott, Associate in Science, certificate. Nia Thompson, Associate in Science. Dev Disabilities Direct Support Certificate. Sean-Yves Dorsainville, certificate, cum laude. Varvara Jaini, certificate, summa cum laude. Tracy Jorgensen, certificate, summa cum laude. Alicia Martin, certificate. Pamela Moorman, certificate, summa cum laude. Mirain Guelib, certificate, magna cum laude. Marissa Pike, certificate, magna cum laude. Drug and Alcohol Rehabilitation degree. Angela Consols, Associate in Science. Beth Crouch, Associate in Science, Certificate in Substance Addiction Counseling, summa cum laude. Jacqueline Daly, Associate in Science, summa cum laude. Danielle Dye, Associate in Science, magna cum laude. Dominique Gravelise, Associate in Science. Derek White, Associate in Science, Drug and Alcohol Rehab and Nurse Education. Summa cum laude. Michaela White, Associate in Science. Summa cum laude. Fire Protection and Safety Technology degree. Ian Brinson, Associate in Science. Cum laude. Patrick Canny, Associate in Science. Magna cum laude. Anthony Delicio, Associate in Science. Cum laude. David Eddy, Associate in Science. Magna cum laude. Noah Farr, Associate in Science. Summa cum laude. Alex Fredette, Associate in Science. Summa cum laude. Christopher Hadley, Associate in Science. Cum laude. Tia Johnson, Associate in Science. Kyle Kobierski, Associate in Science. Cum laude. Christopher Levitt, Associate in Science. Cum laude. Kenneth Labonte, Associate in Science. Cum laude. William McMillan, Associate in Science. Magna cum laude. Patrick McManus, Associate in Science. Summa cum laude. James Malone, Associate in Science. Cum laude. Eric Moreau, Associate in Science. Magna cum laude. Andrew Nardone, Associate in Science. Cum laude. Scott Patterelli, Associate in Science. Summa cum laude. Rafael Peguero, Associate in Science. Cody Raponi, Associate in Science. Cum laude. Paul Richardson, Associate in Science. Molly Ryan, Associate in Science. Surakse Sankthevi, Associate in Science. Summa cum laude. Douglas Sandville, Associate in Science. Brian Scully, Associate in Science. Magna cum laude. Tyler Simpson, Associate in Science. Danilo Sobrin, Associate in Science. Cum laude. Jonathan Spinelli, Associate in Science. Cum laude. Joseph St. Hilaire, Associate in Science. Robert Tamilio, Associate in Science. Magna cum laude. James Traverso, Associate in Science. Magna cum laude. Vincent Villani, Associate in Science. Healthcare Technician Certificate. Ginal C. Espinal, Certificate. Eris Lady Santos Abreu, Certificate. Health Science Degree. Juanetta Aldridge, Associate in Arts. Eric Alfaro, Associate in Arts, Health Science and Liberal Arts. Adiz Amadi, Associate in Arts. Cum laude. Tanya Bagnera, Associate in Arts. Magna cum laude. Lendi Barrios, Associate in Arts. Amber Barrows, Associate in Arts. Nora Buchiba, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Alyssa Bova, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Bonnie Brogna, Associate in Arts, magna cum laude. Anne-Marie Carbone, Associate in Arts. Vivian Sarame, Associate in Arts. Rachel Correll, Associate in Arts. Clarissa Day, Associate in Arts. Anne-Marie DeBonis, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Erica De Freitas, Associate in Arts, magna cum laude.
Yancel de la Cruz, Associate in Arts.
Kenya De Leon, Associate in Arts. Lauren Duffy, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Chelsea Edo Ogijiafor, Associate in Arts, summa cum laude. Erica Glowick, Associate in Arts, magna cum laude. Carla Gidius, Associate in Arts. Marge Gonzalez, Associate in Arts. Elnay Hopkins, Associate in Arts. Shanice James Jones, Associate in Arts. Aminata Jada, Associate in Arts, Certificate, Dev Disabilities Direct Support, magna cum laude. Quenny Jean, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Aliasia Kane, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Carolyn Capel, Associate in Arts. Michelle Kerala, Associate in Arts. Rupa Lama, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Alyssa Lannon, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Nina Lennis, Associate in Arts. Caitlin Lima, Associate in Arts. Natasha Linton, Associate in Arts, magna cum laude. Yuliades Lopez Perez, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Edwin Martinez, Associate in Arts. Laurel Massey, Associate in Arts. Yvette Mercado, Associate in Arts. Oppo Marie Bridget Monet, Associate in Arts, magna cum laude.
Thanks to God, my family, my professors, my trio team, is never too late.
Jennifer Mora, Associate in Arts. Robert Muniz, Associate in Arts, magna cum laude. Daniela Navarro, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Aaliyah Nieves, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Courtney Nugent, Associate in Arts. Ifyunanyan Wabara, Associate in Arts, cum laude.
I'm so happy that I'm graduating today. Thanks to God Almighty, thanks to my family and friends, and to my fellow graduates. Yes, we made it. Let's do this again.
Adeola Ogundike Beckley, Associate in Arts. Nyla Page, Associate in Arts, summa cum laude. Keisha Perez, Associate in Arts. Jennifer Portala, Associate in Arts. Francia Ramirez, Associate in Arts. Amanda Rubino, Associate in Arts. Sajan St. Paulin, Associate in Arts, cum laude.
I am so proud of us all because we finished off strong after a whole pandemic. Guys, we did it. Congratulations to everybody.
Tina Sitha, Associate in Arts. Alan Susi, Associate in Arts, summa cum laude. Teresa Tarbell, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Manuel Taveras, Associate in Arts. Alexandria Valdez, Associate in Arts. Jayshali Vega Lopez, Associate in Arts. Michelle Wiggum, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Jacqueline Wanson, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Human Services Practitioner degree. Layla Ikatina, Associate in Science. Bielka Diaz, Associate in Science. Stephanie Lugo, Associate in Science, cum laude.
Being a single mother of 4 was definitely hard these 2.5 years, but all the awesome professors over at North Shore Community College definitely helped me get through it. Thank you. We did it.
Michaela Miller, Associate in Science, cum laude.
Go.
Rebecca Murray, Associate in Science, cum laude. Gio Vamfrey Perez, Associate in Science, cum laude. Sharon Rose, Associate in Science, magna cum laude. Medical Assisting Certificate. Olanica Abery, Certificate, summa cum laude. Autumn Akers, Certificate. Jessica Berry, Certificate, cum laude. Keishia Christopher, Certificate, magna cum laude. Claudiana Demirai, Certificate, magna cum laude. Karma Johnson, Associate in Applied Science. Suzanne Kavikas, Certificate, summa cum laude. Alexandra Murtha, Certificate, summa cum laude. Albinis Ortiz, Certificate. Amanda Pace, Certificate, magna cum laude. Lisbeth Placencia Suarez. Certificate. Kathleen Porter. Certificate. Polixini Kasha. Certificate. Summa cum laude.
I want to thank my family, my professors, and all my friends that supported me. I finally did it. Yay!
Enelis Rosario. Certificate. Cum laude. Virginia Rubio Garcia. Certificate. Michaela Rogel. Certificate. Summa cum laude. Jennifer Toomey. Certificate. Magna cum laude. Mental Health Certificate. Miriam Antonucci. Certificate. Cum laude. Nurse Education Degree. Stephanie Antunes. Associate in Arts. Cum laude. Sheridan Armstrong. Associate in Arts. Jennifer Barrientos Aguilar. Associate in Arts. Cum laude. Jacqueline Batres. Associate in Arts. Magna cum laude. Adelaida Bena. Associate in Arts. Beatriz Bitar. Associate in Arts. Sharon Buckley. Associate in Arts. Vaudeline Cadet. Associate in Arts. Umporn Cannon. Associate in Arts. Magna cum laude. Andrea Carraza. Associate in Arts. Nora Cerruti. Associate in Arts. Cum laude. Megan Chenard. Associate in Arts. Summa cum laude. Jessica Day. Associate in Arts. Kayla Dennis. Associate in Arts. Eleni Dryzos. Associate in Arts. Elizabeth Ellison. Associate in Arts. Elizabeth Favreau. Associate in Arts. John Forden. Associate in Arts. Carson Garvin. Associate in Arts. Alexander Gerlio. Associate in Arts. Colleen Gonzalez. Associate in Arts. Cum laude. Amy Harding. Associate in Arts. Cum laude. Shelby Hawks. Associate in Arts. Cum laude. Christina Herrera. Associate in Arts. Brandon Higgins. Associate in Arts. Fantasia Hughes. Associate in Arts. Cum laude. Elena Hoosier. Associate in Arts. Teresia Kaguta. Associate in Arts. Cum laude. Annie Lacasse. Associate in Arts. Laif. Associate in Arts. Cum laude. Sean LeBaron. Associate in Arts. Cum laude. Danielle Lima. Associate in Arts. Cum laude. Natani Lopes. Associate in Arts. Jenna Lavasco, Associate in Arts. Jessica Marfangeli, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Michelle Mastriani, Associate in Arts. Christine Mulholland, Associate in Arts, magna cum laude. Judy Musioki, Associate in Arts. Karine Nucci, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Joan Garuya, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Katie Pidenkowski, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Kushbu Rana, Associate in Arts. Matthew Savage, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Justin Sereno, Associate in Arts. Brianna Smith, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Somers Spillane, Associate in Arts. Michaela Stavrinos, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Casey Sullivan, Associate in Arts. Cheryl Vidal, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Caitlin Voisine, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Sarah Vergaropoulos, Associate in Arts. Bonnie Wagmeister, Associate in Arts. Hassan Waswa, Associate in Arts. Shauna West, Associate in Arts. Molly White, Associate in Arts. Marie White, Associate in Arts, Nurse Education and Occupational Therapy Assistant. Occupational Therapy Assistant degree. Christine Anderson, Associate in Science, magna cum laude. Angelica Baez, Associate in Science, summa cum laude. Angelica Aprigio, Associate in Science, cum laude. Joie Donnelly, Associate in Science. Christina Dykens, Associate in Science. Marissa Dunn, Associate in Science, summa cum laude. Bailey Eastwood, Associate in Science, cum laude. Nautilus Fijek, Associate in Science, cum laude. Sarah Herman, Associate in Science, summa cum laude. Emily Hanna, Associate in Science, magna cum laude. Fatima Haja, Associate in Science, cum laude. Leah Kanoff, Associate in Science, magna cum laude. Talia Ibukin, Associate in Science, cum laude. Cassandra Linez, Associate in Science. Kaylee LeBlanc, Associate in Science, magna cum laude. Erin Mayalino, Associate in Science, cum laude. Migdalia Marte Aquino, Associate in Science. Muriel Metter, Associate in Science. Jean Muhizi, Associate in Science, cum laude. Jonathan Shippey, Associate in Science, cum laude. Kira Sexton, Associate in Science, magna cum laude. Nicole Thistle, Associate in Science, cum laude. William Simon, Associate in Science, cum laude. James Timothy, Associate in Science, cum laude. Sherry Volpe, Associate in Science, magna cum laude. Matthew Tyson, Associate in Science, magna cum laude. Cynthia Valencia, Associate in Science, magna cum laude. Amanda West, Associate in Science, cum laude. Brittany Wilburn Lindsay, Associate in Science, magna cum laude. Physical Therapist Assistant degree. Fernando Avila, Associate in Science, cum laude. Renee Bean, Associate in Science, summa cum laude. Brenna Black, Associate in Science, magna cum laude. Austin Brown, Associate in Science, magna cum laude. Tiffany Chen, Associate in Science, summa cum laude. Hunter Darling, Associate in Science, cum laude. Daniel Flynn, Associate in Science. Amanda Greel, Associate in Science, cum laude. Christina Grinovich, Associate in Science, summa cum laude. Alexandra Henry, Associate in Science, cum laude. Jeremy Hurd, Associate in Science. Neva Maniscalco, Associate in Science, cum laude. Rose McCarthy, Associate in Science. Charles McCatherine, Associate in Science. William Susie, Associate in Science, cum laude. Melinda Stinchfield, Associate in Science, magna cum laude. Marissa Terravecchia, Associate in Science, cum laude. Tracy Trudel, Associate in Science, cum laude. Nicole Vespuckies, Associate in Science, summa cum laude. Edward Yedden, Associate in Science, magna cum laude. Practical Nursing Certificate. Amanda Corbett, Certificate. Radiologic Technology degree. Siobhan Burns, Certificate, cum laude. Megan Canavan, Certificate. Krista Chiriciello, Certificate, cum laude. Brittany Cloutier, Certificate, cum laude. Arnila Brecalo, Certificate. Sabrina Correa, Certificate, cum laude. Cameron Edwards, Certificate. Gabriela Falasca, Certificate. Ashley Figueroa, Certificate. Melissa Garvin, Certificate, cum laude. Emily Fixler, certificate. Paige Graham, certificate, magna cum laude. Kathleen LeBombard, certificate, summa cum laude. Lorna Lake, certificate. Ascania Lara, certificate. Suri Lawrence, certificate. Christina Littlefield, certificate. Eileen Estrada Lopez, certificate. Miranda Magooder, certificate. Mariah Moscone, certificate. David McAuliffe, certificate, cum laude. Marfa Paul, certificate, cum laude. Samantha Perrin, certificate, cum laude. Rachel Rumble, certificate. Catherine Speranza, certificate. Samantha Wells, certificate. Haley Sylvia, certificate. Sheridan White, certificate. Ephraim Badrami, associate in science, cum laude. Selena Capone, associate in science, cum laude. Kaylee Karen, associate in science. Nicholas Cashman, associate in science, cum laude. Michaela Costello, associate in science, magna cum laude. Derek Dillaway, associate in science, magna cum laude. Micah Dublin, associate in science, cum laude. Jessica Faherty, associate in science, magna cum laude. Elijah Godin, associate in science. Jasna Kantarevic, associate in science, cum laude. Kayla Leverone, associate in science, magna cum laude. Joseph Mitchell, associate in science, magna cum laude. Rebecca Redfield, associate in science, cum laude. Jonathan Werdenen, associate in science, summa cum laude. Jane Yerdumian, associate in science, respiratory care degree. Kristen Athanasiou, associate in science, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Burnham, associate in science, cum laude. Samantha Christensen, associate in science, summa cum laude. Shante Killam, associate in science, summa cum laude. Erica Lawton, associate in science. Patrick Owens, associate in science, summa cum laude. Catherine Pearson, associate in science, magna cum laude. Roberta Ribeiro dos Santos Santiago, associate in science, summa cum laude. Jane Romulus Dowyon, associate in science, magna cum laude. Kelly Tomio, Associate in Science. Cassandra Vitali, Associate in Science, cum laude, RN to BSN degree. Jennifer Sparks, Associate in Science, Substance Abuse Counseling Certificate. Mia Kennedy, Associate in Applied Science, summa cum laude. Chelsea Buckley, Certificate, magna cum laude. Stephanie Hornsby, Certificate, cum laude. Jacqueline McCaffrey, Certificate, magna cum laude. Jessica Morrow, Certificate, summa cum laude. Jessica Mulvey, Certificate, summa cum laude.
Thanks to my mom, my dad, my step-parents, my aunt, my Nana, she's NSPG, my kids, but most of all, my husband. We do recover.
Tina M. Oliveri, Certificate, summa cum laude. Jared Stanley, Certificate, cum laude. Callie Picariello, Certificate, summa cum laude. Julia Peroni, Certificate, summa cum laude. Surgical Technology degree. Erica Berguo, Associate in Applied Science, cum laude. Elijah James Cajigal, Associate in Applied Science, cum laude. Heather Cunha, Associate in Applied Science. Chantel Fernandez, Associate in Applied Science, cum laude. Jennifer Forte, Associate in Applied Science, magna cum laude. Kira Manny, Associate in Applied Science. Adrian Matos, Associate in Applied Science. Hannah Nasser, Associate in Applied Science, cum laude. Marissa Pistama, Associate in Applied Science. Alexis Silva, Associate in Applied Science. Liberal Studies Division. Environmental Studies degree. Nicholas DeFranzo, Associate in Arts. Charmaine Falas-Zach, Associate in Arts. Frank Herrick, Associate in Arts, summa cum laude. Susan Hunt, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Matthew Perkins, Associate in Arts. Edward Sheridan, Associate in Arts. Liberal Arts degree. Chad Adams, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Victoria Adabanji, Associate in Arts, summa cum laude. Cassandra Aline, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Rodney Amati, Associate in Arts. Brittany Bachowski, Associate in Arts. Marcus Barbosa, Associate in Arts. Paul Birkland, Associate in Arts, magna cum laude. Ian Blanchard, Associate in Arts. Jamie Bonia, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Sophia Boucher, Associate in Arts, summa cum laude. Anthony Brazo, Associate in Arts. Alexandra Brasino, Associate in Arts. Laura Burke, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Roberson Cadet, Associate in Arts. Christopher Campbell, Associate in Arts, summa cum laude.
Thank you, North Shore. As the president, I would like to congratulate my fellow DAPA graduates. Thank you, Fred, Kendall, Joy, and Susan.
Kateri Campbell, Associate in Arts, summa cum laude. Dina Carangelo, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Paige Cardeal, Associate in Arts. Sabrina Cardoni, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Nilka Carmona, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Jonathan Kespro, Associate in Arts. Herlinda Clara, Associate in Arts, summa cum laude. Justin Cloyd, Associate in Arts.
Hey, I just wanted to thank everybody at NSCC and my friends and family for all the support throughout the years at NSCC. Thank you, guys.
Madison Coburn, Associate in Arts. Ennis Coro, Associate in Arts. Presley Dela Cruz, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Dante D'Amelio, Associate in Arts. Faith Dominguez, Associate in Arts, summa cum laude. Casey Emery, Associate in Arts, magna cum laude. Jasmine Erazo, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Isabel E. Jess, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Adam Figueroa, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Regina Ford, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Noel Forte, Associate in Arts. Gabriela Garcia, Associate in Arts, magna cum laude. Daniel Goris, Associate in Arts. Ria Givas, Associate in Arts, summa cum laude. Athena Gomez Matsubara, Associate in Arts. Alfonsina Gonzalez, Associate in Arts. Rebecca Goziowski, Associate in Arts, summa cum laude. Shauna Grant, Associate in Arts. Mariah Guyry, Associate in Arts. Duncan Guy, Associate in Arts. Maya Harmon, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Colleen Heath, Associate in Arts, summa cum laude. Latifa Heimer, Associate in Arts. Justin Hovey, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Anthony Hull, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Citrine Hurley, Associate in Arts. Katina Caras, Associate in Arts. Samuel Kaode, Associate in Arts. Azra Lakacha, Associate in Arts. Selma Lakacha, Associate in Arts. Gerzi Linder, Associate in Arts. William Lionetta, Associate in Arts, magna cum laude. Zachary Long, Associate in Arts, magna cum laude. Alexander Lopez, Associate in Arts. Morgan Lopez, Associate in Arts. Sandra Machado, Associate in Arts, magna cum laude. Megan Maggiacomo, Associate in Arts. Tammy Mai, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Joseph Marino, Associate in Arts, magna cum laude. Anna Marishta, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Alexandra Martinez, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Matthew Maswan, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Elena Matarazzo, Associate in Arts. Celeste Matos Beltra, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Brad McCormick, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Joshua Allen McGrath, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Lauren McNair, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Blanca Medina, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Jessica Mello, Associate in Arts. Diana Marino, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Philsto Auguste Jr. Michelle, Associate in Arts.
Family, my friends, and all my heroes for all the support and inspiration. May God bless your hearts. I love you all. Thank you.
Rebecca Miller, Associate in Arts. Iritza Mojica, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Matthew Monaco, Associate in Arts. Ronique Muse, Associate in Arts. Pauline N. George, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Andrea Nunez de Cares, Associate in Arts. Catherine Origel, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Taya Parisi, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Mia Pasui, Associate in Arts. Camille Payne, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Devin Pimenta, Associate in Arts. Alexandra Ramos, Associate in Arts. Christian Rand, Associate in Arts. Harrison Raycroft, Associate in Arts. Monique Ribeiro, cum laude, Associate in Arts, Certificate, Substance Addiction Counseling. Sorangel Rivera, Certificate, cum laude. Edwin Rivas, Associate in Arts. Jamie Roche, Associate in Arts. Jessica Rojas Velez, Associate in Arts. Deborah Rosen, Associate in Arts. Gregory Ryan, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Rebecca Shiala, Associate in Arts, magna cum laude. Kyle Seeley, Associate in Arts. Callie Sereno, Associate in Arts. Nicholas Silva, Associate in Arts. Courtney Spray, Associate in Arts, magna cum laude. Jake Statz, Associate in Arts. John Strohmeyer, Associate in Arts, summa cum laude. Natalia Suazo, Associate in Arts. Kristen Sullivan, Associate in Arts. Danila Theogene Pierre, Associate in Arts. Kelly Thompson, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Jasmine Torres, Associate in Arts. Jack Trainer, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Owen Ventura, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Courtney Vincent, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Courtney Wallach, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Kendra Warren, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Hyacinth Williams, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Hector Zunigaleri Naga, Associate in Arts. Para Educator Certificate. Jubitsi Rivera, Associate in Arts, cum laude. STEM and Education Division. Animal Care Specialist Certificate. Kimberly Glynn, Certificate. Haley Hertrick, Certificate, magna cum laude. Rebecca Park, Certificate.
I just want to give a big thanks to my mom, my dad, my sister, and my fiance. Thank you for all supporting me through my journey.
Animal Care Specialist Degree. Jillian Bloomer, Associate in Applied Science. Rachel Boudreau, Associate in Applied Science. Samantha Carlisle, Associate in Applied Science. Megan Kreiner, Associate in Applied Science, cum laude. Julia Decker, Associate in Applied Science, cum laude. Chad Kennedy, Certificate. Brendan O'Connor, Associate in Applied Science. summa cum laude. Heather O'Shea, Associate in Applied Science, cum laude. Ryan Carella, Associate in Applied Science, cum laude. Svetlana Reed, Associate in Applied Science, magna cum laude. Geraldine Rodriguez, Associate in Applied Science, summa cum laude. Samantha Wareham, Associate in Applied Science, cum laude. Aviation Management degree. Shane Buchanan, Associate in Science, cum laude. Dana Rodriguez, Associate in Arts. Aviation Science Professional Pilot degree. Raphael Derolt, Associate in Science, summa cum laude. Malcolm Nathan, Associate in Science, summa cum laude. Computer-Aided Design Certificate. Abraham Arida, Certificate. Ryan French, Certificate, magna cum laude.
Hi everybody, it's an honor to be a part of this year's graduating class. Congratulations to all the other graduating students, and thank you, Kenny.
Jonathan Kalalampatemba, Certificate. Edwin Soto, Certificate, cum laude. Computer Applications degree. Rogerio Costa, Associate in Science, Certificate in Computer Networking. Sydney Fisher, Associate in Science. Paige Hessler, Associate in Science, summa cum laude. David Mercer, Associate in Science. Carol Mills, Associate in Science, summa cum laude. Bansari Patel, Associate in Science, cum laude. Computer Information Systems degree. Amir Al-Shrafi, Associate in Arts. Sejurita Bisrat, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Marlon Brito, Associate in Arts. Andrew Dion, Associate in Arts, summa cum laude. Darian Dodge, Associate in Arts, magna cum laude. Augustine Kamembin, Associate in Arts. John Mackey, Associate in Arts, magna cum laude. Augustino Lonia, Associate in Arts. Adam Sponholtz, Associate in Arts. Aaron Sullivan, Associate in Arts. Paisith Sun, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Computer Networking degree. Sarah Kelly, Associate in Science, magna cum laude. Emil Ramirez Mercedes, Associate in Science, cum laude. Computer Networking Certificate. Ryan Cormier, Certificate, cum laude. Canal Osseous, Certificate, magna cum laude. Riya Patel, Associate in Science. Computer Programming degree. Ina Balagiva, Associate in Science, summa cum laude. Oscar Hawks, Associate in Science. Adriano Nannini, Associate in Science, cum laude. Computer Science Transfer degree. Ola bar your o ni le he re, Associate in Science, summa cum laude.
I'm using this opportunity to say thank you to my friends, family, my professors, and everyone at North Shore Community College, and to my colleagues, including myself. I wish us success in our future endeavors.
Victoria Bellina, Associate in Arts. Evan Bunn, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Sarah Cox, Associate in Arts, magna cum laude. Eveli Cruz, Associate in Arts, magna cum laude.
Thank my parents for all their support, their love, and for bearing with me throughout all these years in college. And I also like to thank Mimi. We did it.
Charles Matovu, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Con Nguyen, Associate in Arts. Eric Peguero, Associate in Arts, summa cum laude. Charles Townsend, Associate in Arts. John Wood, Associate in Arts. Early Childhood degree. Elisa Arias, Associate in Arts. Julio Cesar Hernandez Jr., Associate in Arts, cum laude. Jennifer Ashwell, Associate in Arts. Andrea Crandall, Associate in Arts. Ty Ivy, Associate in Arts. Kathy Lear, Associate in Arts, magna cum laude. Robert McIsaac, Associate in Arts. Nicole Masurica, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Madison Morris, Associate in Arts. Jessica O'Neill, Associate in Arts, summa cum laude. Marie Rose St. Prix, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Alea Tillotson, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Arismelda Valdez, Associate in Arts. Cheryl Ventila, Certificate, magna cum laude. Early Childhood Development degree. Nicole Castle, Associate in Arts, summa cum laude. Dallas Kalela, Associate in Arts. Haley Diamond, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Samantha Orlando, Associate in Arts. Elementary Education degree. Yenisa Abreu, Associate in Arts. Emily Collins, Associate in Arts, summa cum laude. Jakeline Gomez, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Odalis Macario, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Sarah Mahoney, Associate in Arts, magna cum laude. Cassandra Pomales, Associate in Arts. Keesley Robles Macario, Associate in Arts. Karen Romero, Associate in Arts. Molly Savage, Associate in Arts, summa cum laude. Engineering Science degree. Noman Ahmad, Associate in Science, magna cum laude. Joseph Ballet, Associate in Science. Ryan Dunn, Associate in Science. Marilinda Jesus, Associate in Science, cum laude. Aliyah Dizdarvik, Associate in Science. Patrick Jefferson, Associate in Science. Egla Luga, Associate in Science, magna cum laude. Rainey Martinez, Associate in Science. Mark Hansen Rizvi, Associate in Science, magna cum laude. Brian Saffler, Associate in Science. Keegan Smith, Associate in Science. Jashmin Tin, Associate in Science, cum laude. STEM Foundation degree. Ryder Brady, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Hector J. Ramirez, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Joshua Solberg Aldaco, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Matthew Stahura, Associate in Arts, magna cum laude. Kennedy Yuri, Associate in Arts. Veterinary Technology degree. Tori Burgos, Associate in Applied Science. Allison Callahan, Associate in Applied Science. Daria Elizabeth Fabrizio, Associate in Applied Science, cum laude. Melanie Falcone, Associate in Applied Science, magna cum laude. Casey Gardner Nicastro, Associate in Applied Science. Rebecca Goddenho, Associate in Applied Science, cum laude. Joy McHaffey, Associate in Applied Science, cum laude. Michaela Russell, Associate in Applied Science. Stephanie Samarjian, Associate in Applied Science, cum laude. Emily Silva, Associate in Applied Science. Mackenzie Williams, Associate in Applied Science, cum laude. Web Development Certificate. Khalid Tizsire, Certificate, summa cum laude.
Congratulations, North Shore Community College class of 2021. I now invite Interim Vice President for Student Affairs, Stephen Creamer, to lead the turning of the tassel ceremony.
Congratulations, graduates. I ask that all graduates now move your tassel to the left side of your cap to symbolize your accomplishments. You did it. Enjoy celebrating your achievement with your family and friends today, and best wishes for a bright and successful future.
Thank you, Interim Vice President Creamer. And now I call upon Leslie Peters, class of 1997, President of the NSCC Alumni Association, to offer greetings to our graduates who now join more than 41,000 alumni NSC has graduated. Leslie?
Good evening. I would first like to congratulate the class of 2021 and welcome you into North Shore Community College's Alumni Association. Tonight's rite of passage makes each and every one of you an alum of North Shore Community College. I invite you to stay in touch and join the Alumni Association in all our events and activities. Again, congratulations. Please enjoy this special moment in time and the rest of your evening.
This concludes North Shore Community College's virtual graduation for the class of 2021. We appreciate your participation today and congratulate all of our graduates. We look forward to the time when we can all come together and participate in an in-person ceremony in May of 2022. Now enjoy the rest of this special day and bask in the glow of all that you have achieved. Good evening.